Hey Internet, it's Phil here, and this is... What's your name, sorry, sir?
Ted Dillon.
Ted Dillon. And how long have you been working here, Ted?
24 years.
24 years?
Yeah.
Oh. And so...
I was in the Air Force for 40 years.
Oh, you were in the Air
before
Force?
that.
What were you doing in the Air Force?
I was an aircraft electrician.
Ah, brilliant, yeah.
And then I was a Blue Steel systems fitter.
All right.
I was a Nimrod crew chief.
Wow.
Yes, and
Wow.
I was in charge of rewiring Hunters.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, yes. I had a very good life in the Air Force.
Yeah, and I understand that you're an MBE as well.
I am an MBE. I was awarded the MBE by the Queen in 2008 for my work here.
Oh, congratulations.
And she said to me, I understand you work in a hospital. She said, one of the best in the country.
Yeah.
I said, yes, ma'am. He said, how long have you been there? Well, I've been here 17 years then. Oh, she said, you must know everybody. I very nearly said, now look, ma'am, I'm cracking the jokes, not you. But I didn't.
Yeah. So what was it inspired you to come here then?
Well, I left the Air Force and joined the Corps of Commissionaires
Right.
over in Liverpool.
Okay.
Just as this hospital was becoming its own trust.
Right.
And instead of part of Wirral Hospital.
Right.
But then they wanted me, they wanted a commissionaire, and they went to Corps of Commissionaires, and I came over here, got the job. After 18 months they said, would I work for the hospital and not the Corps of Commissionaires? And I said, yes.
Okay.
Well, what have you done?
Oh, are we being moved?
And then when I was 65 they said, Ted, will you work till you're 70? I said,
Yeah.
yes, all right. And when I was 70, they said, look, Ted, we can't sack you. We'll be contravening age discrimination.
Oh, right, yes, I see. Yeah. And so you enjoy it here?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, because I always see you having a laugh with Disco Bob.
Oh, yes, always have a laugh with them. Met Disco Bob here a long time ago. And
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Because he's MBE as well, right?
Yes, he got his just after me.
Oh, right,
The only difference was the Queen gave it to me and Prince Charles gave it to Bob.
yeah. Yeah, you didn't tell me that. Yeah. And have you seen a lot of changes since you've been
A lot of changes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. All to the good, I might add, yes.
Yeah. Survival cases going up?
Oh, the number of patients we get now is unbelievable, really.
Yeah.
Considering when I first came, we had 6 wards,
Right.
and we'd treated a lot of Welsh patients.
Okay.
The Welsh patients have got their own hospital now
Oh, I
in
see.
Wales, so we don't get many Welsh patients. But
Right.
we've still got more patients now as outpatients. So.
That's a good sign then.
Oh, it is. Well, it is when, I see people coming back, time and time again. See you next year, Ted. See you next year, Ted. And they come and it's like people seem to think we're moving over to Liverpool, but we're not.
Yeah.
It's only the inpatients are moving to Liverpool.
I see.
Because if anything happens to an inpatient now, has a heart attack or anything like that, they have to be put into an ambulance
Oh, of
and
course.
sent to another hospital, you see. Whereas over in the Royal, they just go down the corridor.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah. But we'll still have, patients, outpatients.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would sooner come here than fight their way through Liverpool
Yeah.
to get to the Royal.
So a
you
lot of
see.
the Cheshire patients
Oh yeah,
still
Cheshire.
come here.
Oh
then?
yes, they're still, and the Wirral and Cheshire. Yeah, and people from Warrington and St Helens, they will be given the choice of being either treated here or in Liverpool. But again, it's easier to come down the motorway to here than what it is fight your way through Liverpool,
That's true, yeah.
isn't it?
So is that about 2 years off, is it?
It's 2019 and 20. When they've, depends how they get on with the Royal.
Oh.
Because they're rebuilding the Royal, you see, and if there's any problems, then ours goes back a little bit.
I
That's
see.
what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much then, Ted. It's
No
been
problem, thank
really
you.
lovely meeting you, and thank you very much for taking part in my vlog.
Well, thank you.
I'll just, there we go.
Cheers, all of that.
Hey Internet, it's Phil here. Wear a Hat Day tomorrow, and that's by the charity braintumorresearch.org. So I will be in Clatterbridge tomorrow wearing my gangster hat. It's just a trilby. And I will also soon be getting an interview with somebody at Clatterbridge to talk about future treatments at Clatterbridge. They seemed quite interested in the fact that I'm doing a ketogenic diet on my own, and because I have managed to get through radiotherapy, and that is quite late now into my treatment, and I'm very fast coming up to my final week, and I am sort of without any side effects. I'm not tired. I went through a little dip of having some side effects, I think when my hair first started to fall out in week 3, and then my symptoms started to go away for the rest of that week. And then obviously last week I had flu, so that wasn't good, but I recovered from that quicker than I ever have, and I feel very full of energy at the moment, really, with this ketogenic diet. And it's good to see that worldwide, like I've been following a few research organisations on Twitter, and this diet seems to be getting a bit more airtime now, which is good. Because I go around Clatterbride, and it's a bit frustrating that hardly anyone knows about it there, and I'm not qualified to recommend it to people. All I can do is tell people about it. Can't go up to people and say, oh, you must do this diet, you must do this, you must do that, because I'm not an oncologist, I'm not their oncologist. But at the same time, I know that whoever their oncologist is, they can't tell them to go on this diet or recommend it to them either, because it's just not part of the NHS policy right now to recommend that brain tumour patients be on this diet, even though there's so much research out there and so much data proving that it does have a lot of benefits. In other news, our eldest dog, Amy, she's been in the wars a bit recently, where she had a cancer scare yesterday, and luckily it turned out that it's not cancer. It turns out though that she's got diabetes, and I didn't even know that dogs can only get type 1, so it means that she will have to have those insulin injections. So not the best news, but at least it's not cancer. So I hope you all have a good night. Nick is coming around tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow. So have a good night, everyone.
Keep on moving, hold your head up high. Keep on believing, don't question why. Still get the feeling that something's inside you. Still got the magic, it hasn't gone. Still got the magic in your heart.